Hi, I'm Cassie, and I would like to begin by sending blessings to everyone on the planet. In this video, I would like to talk about neural nets. The neural net is a brain neural network, which is a biological network. This term may also refer to artificial neural net, which is a computer-generated architecture neural network. It is the structure of our nervous system that communicates to the brain many complex patterns related to the storage memories and processes, functions of the body parts and consciousness. A biological neural network, sometimes called a neural pathway, is a series of interconnected neurons whose activation defines a recognizable linear pathway through many connection points. The interface through which neurons interact with their neuron neighbors usually consists of several nerve axon terminals connected via nerve synapses to nerve dendrites and then onto other neurons. If the sum of the input signals into one neuron surpasses a certain threshold, the neuron sends an action potential at the axon hillock and transmits this electrical signal along the axon. The axon hillock is a specialized part of the cell body or soma of a neuron that connects to the axon. In the brain, memories are recorded in structures that are represented by patterns of activation among the networks of neurons. However, how these representations are formed into patterns in the brain neural network, then retrieved and reach conscious awareness, is not completely understood. Cognitive processes that characterize human intelligence are mainly ascribed to the emergent properties of complex dynamic characteristics in the complex systems that constitute neural networks. And so, therefore, the study and modelling of these networks have attracted broad interest under different paradigms, and many different theories have been formulated to explain various aspects of their behaviour. One of these, and the subject of several theories, is considered a special property of a neural network, and that is the ability to learn complex patterns. Our brain neural network stores data and memories to build a series of interconnected neurons through a neural pathway. The negative alien agenda uses artificial intelligent machinery and implants to create artificial neural networks that are designed to hijack our biology and our central nervous system, thereby taking control over the human neural net as well as the planetary neural net. The neural pathway defines a recognizable linear pathway through many connection points in our brain, and when our neural net is being impacted or changed by the magnetic shifts, it can manifest radical shifts in our way of thinking and perceiving. When we are outside the mind control parameter of the lower frequencies of ego mind through observer point consciousness and in meditation states, we will receive memories and awareness being returned to us. And this is the natural function of that activated neural net as it comes into contact with multi-dimensional frequencies in other timelines through the magnetic field shifting. And so we must tune out our fear frequencies, tune out artificial intelligence signals in order to receive the signals of the higher frequency multi-dimensional broadcast. The Earth's magnetic field shifting is a core magnetic field change, and this is changing the atmospheric layer of the planet's magnetic field, as well as the magnetic tone resonance that emanates from the inner core of our planet. Science understands this core resonance tone as the Schumann resonances, and both of these levels of the planet's magnetic structure are tied to how the frequency code instruction set is relayed into every layer of our holographic blueprint. And this instruction set is the base code of how our hologram is written, similarly to how a computer program writes a hypertext markup language code to create an internet page or program. And this means the core architecture of our planet, the core foundation of the principles of matter as it manifests, is being altered and changed. And this has created another larger shift in the magnetic pole positions and the true north position that is used by the GPS satellites and aircraft to lock in on navigation. we will see these functions failing or not working well in the near future, such as our auto navigation systems and that technology which is tied to the usage of the GPS satellite transmissions. And this also includes changes impacting our brain neural net transmissions, such as our personal identity level, as well as how we think and recall memories, how our DNA structure actually operates, as well as how the particles are actually condensed into appearing as a manifested physical form. Needless to say, this is a huge change we are undergoing. The neural net of the planetary brain pulses information to the individual human nerve cell, which pulses wavelengths of data to communicate to the human brain. The brain receiver of each individual human being will also receive impulses from the frequency they are attuned to in the collective consciousness thought programming. And so the combined ingredients of mind control and belief systems will dictate how each human being will process this collective data transmission at their consciousness level. And this means that the level of frequency that a person operates on and processes in their brain receiver center will dictate how that person reacts or responds to this planetary neural net stimulus. Depending on the brain, neurological and consciousness development of each human being, the quality of thought will be represented by the frequency that they hold. Either lower density negative emotions that are promoted by the negative alien agenda military programs to feed chaos, pain and disruption, or the ability to elevate one's consciousness to hold peaceful, loving and neutral observations. It is time for the divine masculine to come visibly to the surface and help show the way for the men on this earth to open their heart. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.